Yo guys, Yoshi's back today with another video. Free kick tutorial. I told you guys I got you. You know, free kicks this year are very effective and can be really game changing. So I'm going to teach you guys the most effective way to shoot free kicks. But please listen, because not every free kick is the same. You know, not every player that shoots them is the same. Not every angle is the same. So they do vary slightly. We will go over all the scenarios. So like, for example, on this one, you're going to see we're running a set piece play rather than shooting it. I'm going to show you guys how to shoot over the wall. As you saw in one of the first clips, shooting if the goalie's moved, shooting from super far, shooting from top of the 18, left-footed, right-footed, everything. I'm going to go through everything. So please make sure you listen. Something that you can do at the end of the video is go back and you can kind of see where I'm, you know, pointing my arrow and stuff like that, or my line, I guess you can call it this year, and get an idea of the power and placement I'm using. But I'm going to go over each of the clips, as well as showing you what you need to click on your controller, you know, to green, to call people short, to send people on runs, to do everything. And so just make sure you're listening. I got you guys. And without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So if you want to call somebody short, look at the controller in the top right. To call people short, you click LT, which is L2 on PlayStation, RB, which is R1 on PlayStation. And so this is what allows you to have 3 people on the ball. In this clip, I'm going to position the arrow, the line, between the 3rd and 4th defender. I'm going to give the ball about 1 to 2 bars of power. This can vary, you know, like if I'm using someone with 99 shot power, you put less. You know, if you have someone with only 70 shot power, you might want to, you know, get closer to 2. And it should go top bins. And so you're going to see, we're using Zizou. He's a pretty good free kick taker. We aimed it there. We put about 1.5 top bins. As you can see, goalie can't save it. The next one, LT, which is L2 on PlayStation, RB, which is R1 on PlayStation, but this time I'm going to perform a fake shot. So I'm going to click B then A, which is for Xbox, or circle and then X on PlayStation. As soon as he gets over the ball, I'm looking at the way he's running. I'm going to start spamming my pass button right when he gets over the ball. If you look at the controller in the top right, start spamming my controller, my passing. So that way, by the time the player passes the ball to him, he's already getting close to the wall, and this will allow you to have a free shot. This is effective if somebody keeps putting a guy on the line trying to block your free kick. So that's an option, especially you can use it as a bait. So you can send the person on a run, but then not actually pass it to him. You can just shoot it. In this case, we call the 2 people short. But in this scenario, what I'm going to do is, if you hold your LT or L2 button, you can send a different player on a run. Or if I hold my RB or R1 button, I can send the 3rd player on a run. In this case, I'm going to hold LT or L2, send Roberto Carlos on a run. Right when he gets over the ball, I'm going to start pushing A or X on PlayStation so I can make a pass to him and score. This one, I don't typically give it to the 2nd or 3rd person unless I'm at a good angle, because like in this situation, you can see where he's running too sideways. So I didn't like that. You know, maybe sending Mateus on the run would have been better in that example. But that's just an example of how you can make it, how you can do the runs, how you can use it to bait. This one, this happens a lot. When you call the 3 people short, they're expecting you to do something crazy, right? The guy that's standing in the box will, like 90% of the time, not be marked in front of, because they'll either be putting a guy on the line or something. So you can just aim at him, pass it, and just straight into a first time shot. And a lot of the times this will end up resulting in a goal. So it's like really easy way to score. So now what we're going to do is, you see, easy goal. What we're going to do is we're going to look at these clips again, kind of go over stuff, and then I'm going to slow it down and show you guys how to green and go through all of that. So on this clip, we aimed between the 3rd and 4th defender. He did move the wall, so I don't worry about how they moved the wall. I just know where they were placed before. About a bar of power on that one, goal. Right when your guy's about to kick the ball, you click shoot again, and that's how you get the green. So power up your shot. Right when Neymar's about to kick it, watch. Right when he's about to make contact with the ball, we click shoot again. Again, between the 3rd and 4th defender, boom, green. It goes top bins. It's very effective. But something I'm also going to show you. Again, he moves the players out of the wall, but that doesn't change how we aimed it. I'm going to show you how, not always between the 3rd and 4th person in certain situations. And so, again here, 3rd and 4th person with Messi, bang, easy goal. Now to slow down some of these clips, This is an example of where we don't put it between the third and fourth person. Messi has high curve. We're so close to the goal and we're in the middle. If I put it between the third and fourth person, he'll probably hit the post or put it wide. So we'll curve it around the whole goal. That's something to pay attention to here. I'm going to beta run, like I showed you guys. We click the two, LT, L2, RB, R1. We fake shot, and in this case, I was holding RB or R1. He grabs the player to guard that, but his goalie was moved, so I wasn't even looking to shoot over the wall. We know Neymar is going to curve left, and so I give him about I'd say about a third-ish of the goal, a quarter of the goal is where you want to aim it from the corner flag. So, not in the middle, but like half of a half, a quarter. And that'll give you a good chance at scoring. With Messi here, I'm all the way on the left. I know, again, Messi has high curve. If I put it between the third and fourth person, he'll probably end up curving it towards the middle. So I'm going to aim very wide. Again, you want to think of like about a quarter of the goal away from the corner is kind of where you're always aiming. So I know I've been saying between the third and fourth person, which is usually very, seems like that's where I do shoot it every time. About a quarter of the goal away from the corner is where you're trying to shoot it from. In this case, he moved the goalie. I'm on a left-footed player though, not a right-footed player. So I give my player that small, gap again. I fake a run with Benzema here. This is just to throw the guy off. He moved the goalie just to see what he does. Boom, 1 bar of power. And just look, such top bends. It's nice and smooth. Here. This is actually a deeper free kick. Even though it looks close to the edge of the box, we're at an angle. I think it was like 25 yards, I think it said, which is like, or maybe like 24, 23 yards, which is a little bit deeper. And he doesn't have high shot power. He has like, I think, low 80s. I put 3 bars of power when I shot it because I know he doesn't have crazy shot power. So, when you're in those longer distances, you want to start looking at putting, instead of 1 to 2 bars, we're going to start looking at closer to 3 bars. Here, again, he's left-footed. If I put it between the third and fourth defender, it's going to curve to the middle of the goal at the angle I'm at. So I'm going to aim it a little bit more to the left, give him just under 3 bars of power. This way he has, enough power and space to curl it. And as you can see, it's still low-key kind of curled towards the middle. And so for a shot like that, if I was to have aimed a little bit wider like I was with Messi, it probably would have been more effective. I hope that those free kicks made sense. Like I said, if you go back, see where I'm aiming the arrows and the power I'm putting on them, gives you an idea of what you need to do. I tried to keep the video as short as possible. Let me know if that helped you, and let me know what you want to see going forward. And as always, stay blessed.